right?
Yeah, gonna be. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. She's not gonna change who I am.
I want to say this right about that because I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like to see black men with white women. I had a problem. I honestly had a problem with that, right? And then I moved to Cartersville, and that was all that I saw, right? Yeah. But God really had to prepare me for that because my son loved white women. You know what I'm saying?
No, he dated a white
he was no. He loved white women and Mexican women. He did. Okay. You know, and I've known this since he was a little boy. When I used to take him to the doctor, the white nurse coming there, he's smiling, he happy, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But God had to prepare me for that moment because I didn't like that. So in order for me to accept her, I had to accept the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I figured out a lot of us black women, when we see that, we be like, oh, he don't like black women. He don't like, and it's not true because he loves his mama.
And I was in an interracial relationship before, and when I went home to meet the mom, that's why I said that is still because it's embedded in them. Yeah, I seen it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? The mom was like, well, I don't know why he likes black women. The only thing I can think of is the lady that used to watch him, like it was some disease or something.
To your point, though, I have to say something.
Go ahead.
My wife grew up in Dayton, Ohio, which is all us. So by her growing up in that kind of environment,
It's still
no. We have a better understanding.
Like, you sound like to me when a black person accused a white person of being racist, and the white people be like, no, I'm not. I got all my friends are black.
What I'm saying is, if you take somebody from, say, Cartersville, a white woman from Cartersville, and you take my wife from Dayton who grew up around us, she's better at that understanding what we're saying, or why we are
She basically went through the same thing you went through in a way.
She got to see it.
Yeah.
She understands why we would be upset or why we fight.
I think that you just say all your syllables. Understand you on that aspect, you know. But you know, I like my man say, you know, like if it's love, it's love. Like I believe in love.
Yeah.
If it's real love, who am I?
Yes. How many times a week should you have sex if you're in a relationship with married?
You can't ask me that because I'm unlimited. So, I mean, of course, you know, you get tired or whatever, and you get older, you gotta muster up the energy. But I'm a Cancer. You know, I love to be loved, and so I don't know that there's a magic number. But if I gotta put a number to it, you're talking 7 days, at least 5.
Okay.
I mean, it was once a day for me because that's how I like it. But I mean, everybody's not me. But I think in a 1 week time frame, I think a minimum of 5, especially if you're married.
Yeah. What about you, Shrew?
I feel as though if you're in a marriage, you vow to give that man what he wants when he wants. If you're married, so if that man want to do it twice a day, you gotta give it to him twice a day until y'all come to a compromise or whatever it is. But for me, I'm good with 2-3 times. You could just bang me out about 2-3 times a week, but it gotta be like, you know, we gotta have session. You know, like it can't just be short and then you go to sleep or whatever. 2 or 3 times if we're dating, like and we're in a serious relationship and we don't live together. 2 times. Okay. Married. If he's being the man of what he needs to be, it's what he needs to be. Yeah. What about you, Jim?
Okay, it's hard out here for a pimp.
I thought it would be magic.
For real, I just think it's just supposed to be magnetic. Like, you know, for me personally, I just want to feel like I'm desired. Like, you know, like you got to want me, like all the time. Cause I'ma want you all the time. Now, all the time it's gonna be what you be able to do. No, it's different things. Life happens, but the moments you can, don't make no excuses and make an effort. In the moments you can come through.
Yeah.
You know, cause sometimes you both gonna be tired, or you might have a headache, or you know, but you know what I'm saying. But don't limit. Like I'm like, why would you have a limit? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't limit love. Don't limit what we feel for each other. This is what helping us stay together. What like bonding. Like, you know, like for me, like I'm a skin to skin guy. Like I want to skin to skin. Like, don't come in here.
Okay, we go. I get it. Tyrone, for you.
I just think that, like Matt said, it shouldn't be no real limit on it. It should be a number on how many times you have sex with them people. That's just crazy. Because hell, I might want to do it 2-3 times a day, and that right there goes back to the submissive part of what we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if you don't desire me enough to have sex with me, you know what I'm saying? Then hell, I'm feeling like shit. You ain't getting it from me. You getting it from somewhere else. Shit. Okay. So at the end of the day, I think that it shouldn't be a limit on how many times you have sex with me. That's just crazy.
What about you, Lola?
I mean, I agree. There's no limit. I mean, 1 week you probably do it 50 if you can. 1 week you might do it twice. Just depends on how it go. But if you know, into each other, you love each other, and y'all married to others, and that a woman wants it or a man wants it, whatever we want it, if we are able to do it, we should do it.
Yeah. I mean, do you feel like men can be overboard with that sometimes, though? Being that women got kids and they working and...
Yes, I do. Because even in a 2-parent home, 90% of the time, a woman still doing the majority of the work for the kids. And
but we gotta keep it 100. Everybody, you know, and I get it, but I'm saying, you know, do you think men sometimes can be overboard with that? If they bring it,
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
What's your take on it, Greg?
As often as possible. And the spontaneously. I think it's a drive. Like says no limit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know, like what Man Magic said, we want to feel it on 2 shoes.
Yeah, but I'm the aggressive. But, I mean, it'll just be both ways.
Okay.
A lazy man.
Oh, amen. Thank you, Lord. Yeah.
I just, you know, if you see me, if I come home, I got the kids, I got your dinner, and you sitting around, to me, that's lazy. You don't go to work, that's lazy. You not getting no reciprocation from me if you're lazy. So that is my biggest turn. I can work with other stuff.
What about you, Spirit?
I agree with that. My biggest turn off is a man that is lazy. I cannot do it. You have to be ambitious. I cannot. I repeat, I cannot. Because that's
okay. What about you, Maddie? What's your biggest turn off with a woman?
My biggest turn off with a woman.
don't know her place.
No, is that know too much. Like, you know, I think that's my biggest like thing. Like, if you just don't know, you just don't know. But and just like, and knowing too much in cussing. Like, you know, it's hard for me to put in a different category when you sound a certain way. Like, you want to be that queen, you want to be soft, you want me to be able, you want me to protect you, you want me to be this manly man, but you sound like my uncle. and it's kind of hard, you know, kind of like, so then I get to treat you how you sound. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but they're my biggest 2 things, biggest 2 turn off. Knowing too much and foul mouth, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, if you want to be soft, be soft. Don't pretend like you're soft. Be there.
Yeah. What about
A woman that don't know how to be a woman, you know what I'm saying? Can't stand that shit, you know what I mean? Like a woman that can't take sound advice, you know what I'm saying? For real, and then you fuck up, then I gotta fix it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like that's a big turn off to me. You know what I'm saying? For real.
What about you, Lovely? What's your biggest turn off with a man?
I'm gonna say, I think turned off easy. The biggest, I mean, cause I agree with the laziness too, but I can't be the guy who don't show appreciation. So if I'm doing a lot for you, I want to, I mean, not reward it, but I want to be acknowledged. Yeah, I want you to, you know, because once I start feeling like my work is going unnoticed, it's gonna make me turn the other way. So
yeah. What about you, Greg?
Not being supportive.
Yeah.
Not listening.
Yeah.
And when I say listening, I don't mean like if we giving advice, Understand it's coming from because we care about you.
Yeah.
We trying to protect you.
So this question for the men, and I'm gonna start with Greg. Greg, why do men say text messages?
Yeah, I mean, dumb.
Yeah.
But I think also, I have to say you not appreciate what you got.
Yeah. Why do you think men say text messages? Because a lot of times, a lot of men get called. So why do men say text messages? Because women want to know that.
I don't know why. Men say text messages. I guess because he hoping that you don't go through our goddamn phone. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got a lock on it. How is she gonna get in? Women find a way, goddamn. But it's a will of the way.
Magic. Why do men say text messages?
Man, they go back to their daddy. Their daddy just went there and taught them, so you got to be a man regardless. If you get caught like, yeah, that's my okay, now okay, now what you want to do.
But how many men gonna do that?
Not the kind of ones who like that.
Come on,
Who's doing that? How many men gonna do that? Most men are
They ran by their mama. But I'm saying, like, men gonna be men, like, even in the state of Georgia, it's not cheating if you tell your woman I got another woman.
Y'all not keeping it 100.
You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all saving text messages to go back and read them later? You know what I'm saying? What is the story? You know why? Because women, we're going to delete them text messages on the way home. We're going to delete them pictures on the way home. We're going to delete everything on the way home. Now, that's the thing. That's what women want to know. We want to know, why do men keep text messages in their phone from another woman?
Because women know men lazy and they're not gonna keep erasing these texts. Some men
be honest. You're right. Some men do be honest.
Women are intentional. I want you to understand. They're not sending you a text message because they care. They send you a text message to mark their territory. They send you a text message if you say, hey, look, I got a woman at home, but that ain't nothing. So she gonna send you a text message to find out, hey boo, I love you. You know what I'm saying? She wanna see. So that woman gonna try that. You know what I'm saying? Women different. Women, you know what I'm saying? Women ain't finna not get their bill paid. And it's like, I don't want that nigga over there.
That woman text them how they want to feel, maybe.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time
it's
it is.
Real Talk, Straight Talk with the Royal Family.
Guys, we are back and we have a new guest on the panel. This is Miss Tiffany.
Hi, I'm good. How's everybody?
Good. Thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
Do you think side men and side women keep a relationship happy?
I feel like in some cases, yes. I feel like when you're in a relationship and it's a traditional monogamous relationship, sometimes one person can't be everything to that other person. So sometimes when a side man or a side woman comes into that dynamic, that does end up keeping the relationship happy, and people don't talk about it. But if we go back to the 60s and the 70s, men had side women. They knew how to be respectful, but it was always going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think that that's something in some cases that can help a relationship work.
What do you think about that, ladies?
I think it could go either way. Like Tiffany said, it could help a relationship, as long as everybody knows their place or their boundaries. I always joke that I wanted me a wife in my relationship because I don't want to cook all the time. But in all actuality, do I want to share my man? I don't know. But I think in the days we live in now, side men and women don't know their place, and they get disrespectful and they overstep their bounds, and then that makes things complicated. So I think it's 50-50.
Yeah. What do you think, Shrew?
Yes, I think that it can, just because, like, bounce off what Tiffany and Dad said, that you can't get everything you need from one person. I do believe that. I believe that there's no way that you can get everything that you need, whether it's sexually, mentally, spiritually, from just one person. It doesn't even have to, your side piece y'all don't even have to be intimate. It may just be, okay, he fulfills me mentally, or he fulfills my spiritual side, or he believes in me, or she believes in me, or whatever it is, and that could make that person happy in the relationship that they're in, because okay, they just got done talking to their side piece that just amped them up and gave them some confidence, so now they coming home and they're like, okay, yeah, baby, you know. So I think so.
When it comes to men, we more territorial. So when you have a person, a woman that goddamn is going out here and she's having sex with another man, I think that could be a deadly situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it goes overboard. So and my thing is too, why be committed or be in a marriage that you really don't want? You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing all that, you know, you should just go your separate ways instead of, you know, destroying everybody. Like, if a person go out here and kill someone, he destroyed his life. The dude that's dead, his life is destroyed.
Both of the family.
Like, yeah.
Side men and side women keep relationships and marriages going.
Well, see, rest in peace, Mr. Eddie.
What the fuck is Mr. Eddie?
Mr. Eddie said that he was able to maintain his relationship with his wife until he died because of the side woman. You know, to an extent, I would like to agree with what Script's saying here is that, you know, how can you fulfill everything? And then you get to a point, by wisdom, you learn to simplify yourself. You know, so if you hadn't got to, if you don't do math well, you don't know how to divide and simplify the problems that you got, you're going to always feel like you need more than what you have. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wouldn't be Mr. Eddie at this point because I think at this point I'm a little bit wiser than what Mr. Eddie was because I was able to go and get different type of background, education, understand counseling classes. So I understand something that Mr. Eddie did. You simplify your needs. You simplify, you know, everything. You have to break it down to the common denominator. What am I going to die without? And if it's this person, you feel that way about this person, okay, I'm going to die without that person. You got to simplify, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't feel that for that person, that's when a problem come into play where you're going to feel like you're going to need more than what you have.
My thing is that if it's a void that need to be filled, then you need to turn to him. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn to a human being. You know what I'm saying?
I asked that question because I remember having a conversation with one of my friend groups one day, and I was telling her, I was like, well, you know, a lot of side men and a lot of side chicks keep a lot of marriages and relationships going, and she was like, why would you say that? And I said, so if the man is over here with his side chick, she feels his needs sexually, he come home, bring his wife flowers, candy, a trip, baby go get your nails, and he happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he happy. He's happy. You know what I'm saying? It could be the same thing with the woman. You know, she come home, cook, clean, she in a good mood.
See, this was understandable double standards. No, it's not the same. There's going to be some understandable double standards, so we're going to have to talk about that, because in my mind, my woman, if you even think about another woman, you got AIDS to do.
Wait, what?
Think about another man.
If you think about another man, you got AIDS to me. Like, I'm not, like, I don't, like, if another man can touch you.
No, you talking about now, I'm talking about keep it real.
I'm coming 1,000.
You never cheated on a woman before.
I never had to cheat. Like I said, like, the only woman that can say, there's one woman out here in the world that can say it, but I can wear everything in front of her face. I had to bring her along to her, go up there. Like, it ain't that. Like, I don't have no need. Like, my dad taught me, you gotta lie. You scared of the person. Like, oh, I'm gonna lie to you. Who is you? Like, you so special, I gotta lie to you. What is you gonna do to me, for real?
That is BS.
But get in front of one like me.
You're not gonna tell. I beg to differ. No.
What you gonna do? What me?
See, all that is just not, like I said, it might keep it going if she don't know. Like, if there's no conversation. Say, for instance, we together, we didn't talk. I don't know about this woman. So
So yeah, he's bringing me friends and everything, and I'm happy. But then here we go with the phone situation. He keeping text messages. Now I know. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm ready to fight. Now we don't go.
So what's a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
For me, dishonesty. I'm the type of person, you can keep it real with me. You can keep it 100 with me. The thing that I cannot stand and I will not stand for on any relationship, a friendship, anything is lying. Just tell me the truth, be 100 with me, and give me the opportunity to accept it or not accept it. Honesty.
What about you, Des?
I can't stand a liar. But I also don't like a man that doesn't know how to control anger. You got to be slow to anger with me because I'm kind of a low key person. I don't yell or get physical. I'm not fighting no man. But when you can't control yourself enough to have a regular conversation with me, whether you're upset about something or not, we gotta be able to talk it through and be done with it. But if you're not slow to anger and you're immediately angry and you can't talk to me, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah. What about you, Lovely?
I agree. I can't deal with a liar.
Yeah.
Be upfront, be honest. You want to make a choice, tell me about it so I can stick around and see if that's what I want to do. If I don't, then I could go on about my week and then we'll be, on good terms. If you lie to me and you continue to lie to me, I'm going to feel like you never value how I feel.
Yeah.
So,
what about you, Tyler? What's a deal breaker for you?
I can't stand a nasty woman. I mean, if roaches crawling around your house and you don't know how to put up no dishes and cook and I can't stand that. That's like opiate. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not doing that.
What about you, Magic? What's a deal breaker for you?
Classic women that I never heard poop.
Look here.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like you saying a woman can't shit around you.
Maybe
they really should. That's why they have their own bathroom.
We don't poop. Women poop. We fight.
All right, we gonna go up. What's a deal breaker for you?
So hold on. You mean tell me you go on a date with a girl and she poop loud?
What is wrong with that?
No. If we introduce you to my sister, you poop. Like, come on.
Yeah, but what is it? But I'm saying why they out. What is it? Some people. Okay, so you say
your mama, you not.
But I don't think that.
Walk outside.
Okay, but if you have to work outside, but to me, I don't think that should be a deal breaker because I understand what he's saying because most women, they don't want to do that. But at the end of the day, if it comes a time where you have to take care of that woman and she in a position where all she doing is passing gas because she got a condition going on.
I want to ask you, why do a lot of single women feel like they don't need a man today?
I think I'm gonna speak for me because I'm single. I've never felt like I didn't need a man. I think, especially black men. I love my black men and I need them. I think what happens is we get in a position for so long that it's just comfortable. Not, just being single. Like, I'm totally fine being single. But do I want to be in a relationship? Yeah. But I'm in no rush. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think single women really. The ones out there saying they don't need a man, they're lying. I'm sorry. To me, that's a lie. Or yes, they could be lesbians, but I don't think they're living in their truth when they say that.
And I think we're all put here to be with each other. I don't buy it when a man says, I don't need no woman. I don't buy it when a woman says she don't need no man. That's how it's naturally designed that way. If you're doing that, it's a defense mechanism for something you done been through. But we're not naturally set up that way. I've been single probably almost 2 years, and I'm dating or whatever, but like, yeah, I want and need a man, baby. Yes.
For some women, they've been in a long-term relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, especially a lot of women that's in their 40s, they just like, they okay with being by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think they're okay. I think they just they've gotten used to it. I don't think they're okay.
They have accepted it, but I feel like a lot of women in their 40s and their 50s, like, I ain't gotta worry about this. I ain't gotta worry about this. I ain't gotta worry about that. Like, it's a
peace of mind is good because it's like it's so hard to be with a genuine person. It's so hard. It's easy to sit here and say, like Magic is saying, it's so easy to sit and be like, well, I gotta lie. But when it comes down to it, baby, they gonna lie.
Because they're trying to start a relationship.
You can sit here all day and play that role of, let me finish. You can sit here all day and play that role as a, I ain't gotta lie, who gonna check me? But baby, when it comes down to it, you're going to lie because it's in you to do it. You don't want to hurt the person you don't want to hurt it and you don't want to lose it. Yeah. Especially if you get caught off guard. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all of that sounds good, Magic. Shut that shit. Because it's BS. It's BS. It's BS. It's easy to say that. It's easy to say that. But it is. If you, okay, so let me tell you. Okay, so, no, if a man is in a long relationship with a woman and he's saying, I ain't got to lie. What I got to lie for? What you gonna do to me? What you gonna do to me? I ain't got to lie. Okay, cool. Years go by, right? That man meets a woman, right? This is unexpected. You done told this lady that you're not gonna lie to her, whatever. Yeah, that's cool. Years go by, you meet another woman. This woman make you feel something you ain't never felt. But you done been with this woman over here for so long. You know what I'm saying? And you playing both. Then one day you get caught up, you're going to lie.
How did that woman get the opportunity?
You allowed the situation to go on, but she perpetuated the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because a man ain't gonna go out there and do no motherfucking excuse me. A man is not gonna go out there and do nothing that a woman is not doing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really going out there because it's a void.
Okay.
So you get to a certain age, right? So now, when I was, like I said, when I was in my pimping days, see, it wasn't no line. See, I ain't lying the game. I ain't lying to niggas. I don't like for what? That what have maintained me my whole life. I've been consistent my whole life because when somebody come to me, they know if this is what I say, that's what I say. That's been my reputation. So you know what I'm saying, that's my brand. No woman can take that from me. That's my brand. I don't have to do this. This is how I'm successful in the streets. This is how I'm successful in business. This is how I'm successful in my house. This is my brand. So I'm standing on that. Now, I'm sorry if you have met other people that, you know what I'm saying, that was afraid to lose you. But truth be told, it's 10 more of you out here. If you want to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it was good while I had it.
More of her out there.
Look, man.
It's only one more.
Hold on. Nowadays, man,
that might not be the best thing I ever had.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. I just want to say this right here, man. Life is changing. The world is moving. The internet made life so simpler to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, if you have a woman that's staying down with you and she doing what she has to do to maintain y'all relationship, then you need that. You go for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about, man. No. At the end, it's really if you love her, she love you. Boy, you better stick with it.
But nothing is guaranteed. People go through midlife crisis. People, you may be together for 8 years, and then all of a sudden the dude wilding out because he want to get the new convertible. He out here talking to these young girls. A female can go through a midlife crisis and decide she want another dick. It's plenty of women out here that has been married to the same man since they were teenagers, and then later, 30, 20 years later, she feel like she want another dick. You change. People are constantly changing. The only thing that people change.
And go back to self-esteem. If that happens to you, you gonna have to man up. You gonna have to become man yourself. That's why you stay on top of yourself. That's why you educate yourself. That's why you keep getting your money. That's why you keep doing what you do. Because if that happens, you need to be able to move forward. You gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta have self-esteem. Give yourself some insurance. I'm not gonna be no bottom of the barrel guy. You might have got tired of me, whatever, but get what? I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna be a blessing to somebody else. And that's it. Your life ain't gotta be ruined because you don't want me no more. My life ain't gotta be ruined because you don't want me no more. Know what I'm saying?
I just think
so people would want people to be hurt by that.
It all sounds good. Everybody always screaming this honesty stuff. Everybody always screaming this I don't have to lie. All that sounds
Nobody's
good.
Screaming
but human nature.
We're gonna move on to the next question. Lovely. Does a man's relationship with his mom tell you a lot about him?
Yes, it does. I feel like if a man gives like a lot of respect to his mother, and how can I put this? Because I'm going through like something with a guy and his mom is there. It's like it's the mom's boy and then it's the boy's mom. And I'm dealing with the boy's mom because it's her. Like she is like another woman. Like why am I competing with you?
Right.
So it's kind of like
Personal experience with that too.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think a man's relationship with his mom will pretty much tell you everything about him. In my personal experience, my daughter's father, we would consider a mama's boy. And the reason why our relationship didn't work out is because he couldn't make a move, make a decision without her input. And that hindered him, in my opinion, from being a man. You can't lead me, you can't be a man, you can't manage me if everything is going through your mom. It's supposed to be me and you. And it ended up being me, him, and his mom.
What do you think, Dave?
My second marriage, it was a little bit the opposite. And it wasn't that he was so much disrespectful to his mother. I just know that the level of respect that he was giving his mother is not what I wanted to see. Because the level you're giving her, if you're giving her this 5 out of 10 level of respect, that's the level of respect you're going to give me. You're not going to respect me either. And I made sure that my sons were not mama's boys. No, you're not going to be raised like that. I'm not going to coddle you under here. I'm not going to have you breastfed till you're 25. No. You need to be out here being a man, and I'm not going to make a decision for you. You need to be a man. Do they still be like, Mom, can you call my guy? No, I'm not calling to set up your dentist appointment. Come on now.
Yeah.
I can't. I think that the relationship that a man has with his mother it's not just about being a mama's boy. It's not just about not having respect. You got to look at all aspects of it. Because if he's not a mama's boy, you got to look at that too. Because do you love your mother and you're not a mama's boy, or do you disrespect her and then say, oh, I love her?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Shrew?
Yes, I definitely think it tells you a lot about a man. And I think it goes for anybody. It tells you a lot, even with the mom. With the mom and the daughter. It tells you a lot. That's an important bond. The mom and the daughter, that would tell you a lot. How is their relationship? So yes, even with a mom and a son, I think that dynamic tells you a lot about the person. You can tell where they come from. You can tell what type of damage they have. If you want to deal with it or not, because we're all damaged at the end of the day. It's just how we deal with it and what type of damage we do have. But I mean, with a man and the particular question that you're asking, yes, you can tell a lot about it. If he is disrespecting his mom, if he's disrespecting the woman that gave him life, then yeah, that's a red flag. But also, you don't know what that woman put him through either, because you got instances where a mama really ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And really, that's a whole nother level.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is.
It's that real talk, straight talk with the royal.
You know what it is. It's straight talk with the royal queen. Y'all know what time it is. It's straight talk with the royal queen.
Straight talking with the royal queen right now.
It's that time when you finna hit that real talk, straight talk with the royal queen.